Okay, so I just started American Horror Stories. The hell is it? I wrote it down. Cape Fear, but it also says Red Tide. So I don't know how they're doing these. I think there's two. I don't know. Anyway, they get to P Town, and they go and there's the lady showing them the house. Her accent is really bad now. You understand? I'm not far from these people, and I'm fairly certain Finn Whitrock. I don't know if he stayed here long or if he moved away or if he was born here and grew up here. But you know, sometimes people know how to sound like Massachusetts and sometimes they sound like a very strange New York. But I don't know what I sound like to people. But she sounds like a very funny longshoreman or something. The lady showing the house. And then I go back and she says, don't try and imitate a Boston accent. You know what? I'll end up looking her up and she'll be from here because sometimes, like Matt Damon in The Departed, his accent made me laugh and I was like, I felt like he was calling his mom and just doing an impression of her because his voice was so high and whiny. But anyway, back to the show. So it seemed pretty clear from the I guess this is still down here. It seemed pretty clear from the opening credits that this is going to be a takeoff on The Shining. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Looking like already. Yeah. It's not funny, but I did chuckle when she said it's opioid related. That guy reminded me a little bit, if you ever saw the TV show Wayward Pines, that guy kind of reminded me of that. He could be on drugs, but he looked like a monster. But yeah, there's all kinds of bad drug problems around here. This is why our government doesn't care about anybody. This is why I complain. So much going on in this world besides vaccines. She's obsessed with Lyme disease. What is that about? One time I went to like a walk-in. I was complaining and the lady told me I should get checked for Lyme. Never did. He has to be the first person in all of horror shit that immediately asks, do you want to go home? The answer should be yes, and it should end right here. But they never go home. So, like, Finn Whitrock is pretty much perfect looking, right? And the thing I realized about him, it took me a long time, because I was like, he's reminding me of somebody from a while back. When I was in high school, there was this group called the Blow Monkeys, and they had this song that I loved, Digging Your Scene. He looked just like the lead singer guy. I'm telling you that now, because I'm going to put the song at the end of this eventually. So he decides he wants to go out for dinner. I for sure thought he meant the three of them. They're going to get a babysitter and leave the kid home. Or whatever. By the way, the coroner's accent was accurate. You could tell on autopsy. But maybe he's a local. Puking when you're supposed to go out is the universe telling you to stay home. Just want you to know that. So now he's going to go out by himself? It's getting dumber all the time. I mean, they're getting dumber all the time. I feel like Macaulay Culkin's playing that club kid that he played all those years ago in that movie. Why am I getting such a reflection all of a sudden? Okay. Anyway, on my glasses. Whoops. Okay, so I enjoyed The Island in the Stream. I sang along. I hope you did too. Okay, the thing with the creepy monster guys, right? What's going on over here? What's with their coats? They've got coats with like fancy shoulder pads that's really pointy. I don't get that. So they're regular old vampires? I mean, seems that way. This lady is more worried about Lyme disease than the goddamn vampires. What the hell? How are you going to give somebody a baby to eat? How does this kid know what's going on? Does she shine or something? Anyway, so the first episode, that was pretty good, because I'm not the hugest fan of American Horror Story, but that went alright. It looks like they're vampires, but maybe something additional to it. I don't know, I can't tell. But yeah, he took it. He shouldn't take it. I don't think the next episode, I think it's like, it's called Double Feature for a reason, right? Or not? I don't know. Anyway, I am going to end this. I'll do the other one. Maybe I'll edit them together. Maybe I won't. We'll see. But I did like that. What would I give that episode? I think I give that episode like an 8 out of 10, because I usually don't. But that was pretty good. Oh wait, this does continue on. This episode is called Pale. But it does continue on. I thought maybe, I don't know why, I thought it was maybe like 2 different stories or something. Alright. Okay, so the pill worked. And now he can see it all in his head. Looks like he's going to write what's happening. But I'm telling you. Will he write it and then it happens? I know he wasn't going to be able to eat. I was eating potato chips, making me break out. Okay. But yeah, I knew he wasn't going to be able to eat. I never heard of vampire pills, though. So this is new. See, the thing about this show, and I mean the whole show, there's my crap over there, is that when they start, it gets boring because, okay, you get the gist, like here, okay, he's a vampire now. You're just waiting for him to become more of a vampire. You're waiting for the next thing to happen now. And you gotta sit there and listen to him have boring conversations. And with a lot of this series, as it's been going, a lot of the seasons, I feel like they could have been 4 episodes if they didn't spend so much time trying to drag it out. You know what I mean? So already I'm on the 2nd episode and I'm already like, okay, come on. Let's go, let's go. Because he just made his smoothie or whatever. And it's like, yeah, we get it. He's a vampire, but, you know, let's go. He almost sucked her finger off. Okay, so if you don't have any talent and you take the pill, you turn into one of the monster people. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so you can stop taking the pill. So, once you're, like, super famous and make a lot of money, just stop taking the pill. Who cares? So those pointy teeth aren't real teeth, they're like veneers. How do you... I don't get it. Then they're not real vampires. I hope Macaulay doesn't turn into the bad ones. See, I mean, this is actually depressing me, this story, with how bad everybody's life is. Mine isn't that great either. This kid just took the pill and now she's telling her mother how much she sucks. Well, she does, but still. I don't know why he left the pills in the house. I don't... It's a TV screen. I was thinking it was this... Or is it? It's both. Oh, that's why I'm having such a problem. Okay. So now he's just completely evil. This isn't turning out right. The hell was that kid eating? I didn't realize I was still... My skin got really bad. This is terrible. This all happened today because of the potato chips. The hell was she eating? Okay, that's 2 episodes. I'm gonna end that here. So far, it was good. Honestly, the last 5 minutes are starting to get like normal American Horror Story, which is kind of stupid. But it's okay. I'm gonna end this here and I'm gonna lay down because I'm very tired.